Oh.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with us.
sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now,
With Gmail?
on with the, that's the internet provider.
Oh, yeah. Our email is sloppyseconds
pod.
with gmail.com.
So, yeah, you just put an at. Okay, thank you so much for listening. It's been a wonderful episode. William Pitts.
No, this is the beginning. The welcome.
Welcome! Hi, you sloppy, stupid little fucks, you not so fucks, you dirty little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. That's Big Dipper and I'm Meatball.
How are you, Meatball?
I'm good. You know, just getting ready to head out to New York City, baby. The city that never sleeps.
What are your plans? You're going to stay with Mary Cherry. You're going to do your Dolly Parton gig. Wait, what is it?
It's
a Dolly Parton
tribute show.
Amazing.
And, you know, here's the thing about the poster. Love the poster. They have her in heaven, like, with prayer hands. And for a little bit, I thought she may have died, and I didn't know. She's still with us.
She went to the Balenciaga show. Bell. She did do a song with Taco Bell.
I don't know. Someone sent me a message being like, what is happening at Taco Bell? And I was like, I don't know, but I'm all for whatever it is. Drag queens, Dolly Parton, Doja Cat.
What is happening at Taco Bell? They must have money to burn.
Taco Bell has always had money to burn.
Is it Halliburton?
I'm not. Listen, here's what I don't want to do is go on a deep dive into Taco Bell and find out something maybe I don't want to know.
Oh, God.
No. So I'm getting ready for New York. Yeah, I'm going to go see Wicked. I'm really excited that you got the connects at the Wicked door, which I don't know how that happened.
It's friend of the pod. We'll just say that.
Would you have sex with this friend of the pod? Yeah.
Can we have like a mildly serious conversation? Or I guess very serious conversation?
What?
It's like, just everything is so fucked up in the news right now.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's so crazy
dark
because
stuff.
It's really dark stuff. And because of our recording schedule, we sort of like, after what happened in Buffalo, like we had already recorded these different episodes.
So we didn't talk about that.
And it's just like, it's just the confluence of like, we live in this state of like, yes, another mass shooting. Yes, I'll ignore it mentally so that I don't collapse. And yep, I'll keep going and doing the dumb shit that I do in my life because that's the only way to like move forward. But like the confluence of like the fucking NRA convention and just all of those fucking awful hypocrites. And I saw this interview with god-awful Ted Cruz where he was like, it's just so horrible, blah, blah, blah. And then literally the person was like,
why does it happen only in your country?
Yeah, and he was like, this isn't a time for politics. And it's like, it
is.
100% is.
Also, it's like, it feels weird to feel like numb to it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, to have no reaction, just like, all right, well, someone got shot. Like, it's not a good feeling and then to look at the numbers. I don't know.
It's just, you know what's crazy to me? I'm like, this is a fucked up thing to say, but I'm like, where are all the gun advocates whose family has been killed in gun violence?
I think they're out there advocating, but I also think that they like it's like easy to silence them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just wild. It's just so wild that someone who is 18 years old, like I'm remembering my brain when I was 18 and it was unhinged.
Wow.
If I had access to go buy a gun to go like, I wouldn't kill anybody, but if I like knew I could just own a gun at 18, maybe I would have owned a gun. I mean, I'm terrified of guns.
Yeah, me too.
But it's crazy that like an 18-year-old can just go buy a gun.
I am always shocked.
Ammo. They are 18. They are not even allowed to drink.
I'm always shocked when I like meet people in my real life who I know who have guns.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because a lot more people than you think
have
a gun.
But they're like in their home. They're not like concealed carry, like bringing them to the clearer.
Right, but they're just like, oh yeah, my gun. And I'm like, oh, you just like have a gun?
Yeah, it could never be me.
That's so psycho to me.
Guns are so scary too.
Yeah. And completely, I mean, I feel like so ill-informed about the whole situation because it feels like a impasse, because it feels like this like psychotic stalemate that these like wild politicians are just like weirdly in control of for like all the fucking like payola coin and like weird power grab. And it's just like
Yeah, like
literally
$13 million.
why couldn't we put all the power and money into like green energy and then have them be corrupt about green energy?
Oil, yeah.
But like leave the gun and the violence and the oils and the
I
missiles
got
and all
into
that shit
such
alone.
an argument with my dad about oil, like, and
Because
how,
he was like Texas tea.
kind of. I was just trying to explain to him like why getting electric cars and like all this is actually better for the environment. But I like the way that he has been brainwashed into like big oil being like, well, it's too difficult to change. So why don't we just keep doing this? It's not that bad for the planet. Like stuff like that where I'm like, oh, like they
really got you, gal.
they got him. Oh well.
Hey, what's that on your nose?
Where? Oh, probably a sequin. I actually pooped out a sequin the other day.
You have got to be kidding me.
No, and I thought about it because you know how like remember Goldschlager where they're like there's little pieces of gold in it and it slices up your stomach and you get drunk faster. I was thinking about I cannot.
Is that wait? Is that what Goldschlager is? It slices up
like
your
a rumor. That's just something
stomach.
that people would say. I don't know if it's true, but then I was just thinking about like what is this little tiny plastic thing doing to my insides?
Well, that's the whole thing. Is like, don't they say like in order to take glitter off, you're meant to like take
This
tape?
isn't glitter. This is a sequin from one of my costumes.
Yeah, that's true.
But glitter, yeah, you're supposed to take it off with tape. But the way I glue it down, it doesn't really come up with tape.
So you just wash it down the drain, and then you put microplastics in the ocean.
Well, it's biodegradable.
How do they know that?
I don't know. I mean, that's just what my glitter says it is. And I can kind of tell because sometimes by the end of the night, if I've been sweating a lot, it starts to like, it like loses its shimmer and turns into like a little bit of a, I don't know the word, like a goo?
Trash?
Trash!
Just as I thought. Trash.
But back to gun violence.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I saw this thing. I wanted to go back to the Taco Bell of it all. I saw this tweet that Miss Toto, I think, put, or Tenderoni. It was like a photo of the two of them like standing at that one place in Chicago that wasn't there when I was there. That you know, the bean. No, but it was like the caption was like, "Little do they know we just did the Taco Bell brunch." Do you know what I'm talking about?
They did the Taco Bell brunch at the Taco Bell Cantina.
Right.
Oh, they were in, what is that club?
This club opened after I left Chicago. It's in Andersonville. I know exactly where it is, and it's like
where they do the brunches.
Yeah, they do the brunches, and the girls perform like right by the door.
It's like Camila Fox.
But what does this mean? Tenderoni posted 22 hours ago. It's a quote. They don't know we just did the Taco Bell brunch, and it's just Miss Toto and Tenderoni standing there out of drag.
I think it's like that. Okay, so go with me. There's a meme. Look up the meme. They don't know, and it's like a person standing in a corner in a room full of people. Yeah, see, it's that. So he's wearing a party hat, and he's saying they don't know, and then the joke is like you can put whatever.
Got it.
And so everyone else is having a good time at this party, and it's him in the corner, like doing whatever.
Okay.
So
well, Tenderoni is better at the internet than I am.
Yes. Well, most of the Chicago divas are better at the internet than most of
Yeah, and I'm old at this point. So.
They live on it. I still can't get over it because I think a couple of the Kool-Aids live together in the same house, and they would be tweeting at each other, and I'm like, take it to the living room. You're in the same house. Just take the fight to the living room. I don't want to watch, but I do. Because I'm that girl that loves mess.
Girl, you will just sit there and be like, what's going on today? What's going on
today, baby?
I would like to take this time to talk through June. Publicly, for everyone to hear. Because we
I
have...
don't want to hear about your personal schedule.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying we have some gigs and we need to get it right. I, in fact, think...
Get it right, get it tight.
Get it right, get it tight. I think we had a conversation about... I think we need to make sort of like a graphic that's like, here are all the places we're going to be in June.
Yes, because I know that together, our forces combined, we will be in San Francisco.
I know, but you got to start at the beginning of the month because people have a hard time following how wild you talk.
Says who?
Name names. Okay, so I'm going to start things off. Let's popcorn it. Should we popcorn it?
Yeah, but my calendar's across the room and I don't have my glasses.
We'll pick up your microphone and go look at the fucking calendar. All right, I'll start. June 5th, here in Los Angeles, I am performing. See,
this is your calendar.
It's both of us because you have some other gigs. I'm just trying to. Just need to
tell them they don't want to hear us do an ad for forever.
I'm not doing an ad. I'm just sharing.
This is an ad.
Okay, I'm performing at Off Sunset. It's the Leather Street Fair in LA. It's next to the Eagle, and I am performing at the ungodly hour of 1:20 p.m. on Sunday, June 5th. So get there early, divas, for a show. But I hired some of Meatball's dancers from the Page to shake that ass.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, so that's June 5th for me. What do you have after that?
Saturday, the 4th.
Oh, that was before.
Yeah. I have a Pride event in LA.
Where?
Don't know. It just says Pride LA on here. So...
Oh, Pride LA.
No, but there's no way. Hold on. Let me check my time.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. I just feel like we have so much happening.
Oh no, June 4th. This is the one that I'm doing at in Santa Monica.
Uh-huh. It's at a hotel, right?
It is. It's at a hotel. See, now, why did you put me on the spot? Okay, so that's happening. Look it up. I'm tagged on the internet.
I'll look it up. I can look it up right now. You're doing it at the Lowe's Hotel in Santa Monica Beach as part of LA Pride with Chanel with an SH, with Mimi Marks, with Nebraska Thunderfuck. You guys should do a duet dance. No response. What's happening?
I'm trying to find the poster.
I have it right in front of me.
Okay, well, yeah, keep going then. Keep going. So that's
Lady Bunny, Willem, Derek Barry. Wait a second.
Yes, baby, it's me and Derek Barry, baby. Baby, if you're in Los Angeles, come out to Santa Monica. You get Nebraska Thunderfuck, Derek Barry, Willem, Lady Bunny, and me.
And more. Mimi Marks, Stasha Sanchez, Paris Sakomi Mox.
Is Heclina at that one?
Max.
She's at one of them.
No, Heclina's not that one. Okay, and then Whiplash, June 14th. New York City, baby. We are doing our live podcast at the Q. You can get tickets at sloppyseconds.eventbrite.com. And that is going to be the podcast live on a stage.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. Very exciting at the Q.
At the Q. So don't forget to come get your tickets. That is still going to be so exciting. That's so exciting. Also, on the 12th, before the 14th,
okay, fuck.
I will be performing at the Avalon Pride event here in Los Angeles at the Avalon. And it's me and some other
Oh my God. Okay,
girl.
we don't have to do this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you really put me on the spot. Like, had I known, I would have fucking
what your
prepped.
gigs were like.
Well, here's the thing. I know what they are, but it's also like so far. It's like
2 weeks.
They're going to be taken care of. Anyway, then on the 16th, after the 12th event and the 14th in New York, the 16th, I will be at the San Francisco at the Saint. You're such an asshole. At the St. Francis for Drag Me to the St. Francis, and it's going to be a wonderful time. We have so many queens, including Heclina, Lady Bunny, Derek Barry again, Chanel, Lady Bunny, me, Nebraska Thunderfuck.
It's at the
Then
West.
on the 17th in Los Angeles,
Westin
I have
St. Francis, by the way.
yeah, it's the Westin St. Francis
Hotel.
in San Francisco. It's the Westin Hotel. It's a Westin property, baby. Then on the 17th, I will be at Fat Slut at Precinct in downtown Los Angeles. Then on the 18th, I will be in Chicago for another wonderful drag event that I just don't have at the Fairmont, a Westin property at the Fairmont, and it will be me, Lady Bunny, Ms. Cracker, Derek Barry, Mimi Marks, Amelia Black, Giselle Barbie Royale, Nebraska Thunderfuck again, and Mayhem Miller.
Giselle Barbie Royale? Meatball, Are you a corporate girl? What's going on here?
I do love money. And then on the 24th, I will be at Seattle Pride at a new bar called...
Fuck. Listen, if you're listening, I hope today is one of those days where you've put on our podcast and you just sort of like, you're happy that there are voices in the room, because we're not really providing.
No, at a new bar called The Comeback Seattle. I will be there on the 24th.
Who's going to come on your bag?
And it's from the guy who used to own our place, but now it's The Comeback, and it looks like a really fun bar. Hoping I run into not Tina Burner, but the one who died in that car accident.
Robbie Turner is alive. And then for me, I will just say on the 25th, I'm headlining Orange County Pride in Santa Ana. And then on the 26th, Meatball and I will be at Bo in San Francisco.
No, that will not be a live podcast. It will just be us hanging out and doing shows. But we love San Francisco, and we'd love to see you there. And I know there's going to be a lot of people there being like, wait, Dipper's hot. I want Dipper to fist me. Because I read it in the comments on the TikTok, and I'm over it. Gross.
Let me just say,
place to be horny. This is a podcast.
Let me just
very
say,
serious journalism.
The camera angles that we've chosen recently at my apartment, and then this last episode with Gabriel in the studio, baby, I appreciate the hot comments because I look like a dump truck.
Listen,
full of garbage. But can we do the last duet date, which is Mobile, Alabama in July, the weekend of the 29th and 30th. The last weekend of July, Meatball and I will be in Mobile, Alabama.
Yes, we'll be having a wonderful time. We'll be at Bebop's.
That's right.
And it's safari themed.
So if you want to see Meatball, find all those dates on her Instagram. And if you want to see us together... I
should make a graphic.
If you want to see us together, there are 3 key dates. June 14th in New York, sloppysecondsideeventbrite.com. June 26th in San Francisco. That's at Bo in San Francisco, and that's a club gig. And then if you are in the South and you want to drive to Mobile, Alabama, we're going to be there all weekend for the Blether weekend in Mobile, Alabama at Bebop's, the 29th, 30th, and 31st. Get into it, yeah. Let's take a break.
Okay.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And we're back.
Are you excited for summer?
I am. I don't love the heat, and I definitely don't love doing drag in the heat, which is like, why am I doing all these pride gigs? But I think maybe in July I'll just like cut back and only do like indoor. I don't want to do brunch stuff. I don't want to be outside, and I don't want to pad.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about this so much during DragCon. Like, I am so sweaty and I get so uncomfortable all the time. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't have a caked on face full of makeup, wigs, or padding. And it just must be so wild.
It's just so uncomfortable. And I remembered like last summer I was the door girl at Hot Dog. And it was like,
yes,
it would be cute and fun for about like an hour. And then I was like, this is just uncomfortable. This is like this sucks. Being out in the sun is awful. Being in a hot dressing room is awful.
Yeah, it's It's really
It's like people have
hectic.
to understand that like when I'm in drag, I'm basically wearing the equivalent of like a down jacket in the
Oh my
heat
god.
and a fucking hoodie or something under it, like something covering my head, a wool hat.
I love one of my favorite things is just watching drag queens walk around with little electric fans pointed 6 inches from their face.
It doesn't do anything.
I
It just like kind
know.
of dries the sweat where it is.
Yeah, it's so funny. Hey, I have a pivot conversation I want to talk to you about.
I'd like a pivot.
I was having this conversation with a friend of mine on the phone, and I'm curious your thoughts. I
Well,
encountered.
one, don't answer. I don't answer the phone, so
Right, I know you don't
this
like to
wouldn't have
talk.
happened to me.
Or if you do answer the phone and I hang up on you, ooh, she's steaming for about a day.
I wasn't mad about that. I think we talked about it. I said,
No, I
good
know.
for
I
him.
was joking. You were like,
And
good
then
for
later,
him.
I was like, okay, I'm available to chat now.
You're like, I'd like to hear what you had to say, please. I was having this conversation with my friend about. I don't really know that I have the word for it, but the idea of like fabricating success, not exclusively on social media, but just sort of out in the world. And the best example I can say is like film festivals, smaller scale awards. I don't know. I know people who make one music video, but then they submit it for like 3 different internet film festivals that maybe only get a dozen submissions. So then
Yeah.
they're accepted, and then they win like audience favorite because they film like a 90-second like could have been on YouTube, could have been on Instagram, but they do this like extra bit to get it submitted. It's almost like how people get like published in a magazine, but you're like, well, what's the caliber of the magazine?
Yeah.
So this is like a kind of a catty
Published
conversation.
authors.
Yeah,
Where you're
published
like, well,
authors,
where?
right? And you're like,
And then
where?
also, at what point does that, let's say that like film festival award lose its um importance? Like,
Well, it's
how
like
long can you run with something that you want? Like, I won an award in 2013.
right.
It's like, yeah, but in 2013, that was the best that there was. Congratulations. But like, things have changed. Have you won any recently?
And this is what?
Rude. That's just rude. I
Well,
think
this
it's
is what I'm
rude.
saying. This is like a tiny, so it's like a catty thing, but it really takes a lot of space in my brain. For instance, I have put out a couple music videos that have racked up decent numbers. I've never broken 1 million, but I think one of my I think LaCroix Boy has like 800,000 views
One of them
on
did
YouTube.
rack up 1 million, but it was because someone stole it and posted it on their DJ site, right?
Right. Yeah, on Facebook.
So I would take those credits.
I would take those numbers. But all I'm saying is like, to me, that actually has impact, even though it's just whatever on social media. But like 800,000 views on YouTube in the world
Yes.
actually feels like a visual, like an accomplishment. Like, oh, I made a tiny little dent in like global media because this swath of people have seen, this like
And
this.
that, I think, has a stronger impact and is more valuable than, say, winning an award that only 120 people judged.
Right. But then if we were to like list in my bio, it's like dozen music videos on YouTube. And then this other person is like award-winning filmmaker. You know what I mean? And so I have found as an independent artist, a lot of people do these strategies to like pad their bio. And to me, I think it's like, it's dumb because wouldn't you rather be judged against everyone in your field and the entire world? Like, I would rather work on a TV show and try to go up against all other TV shows than like work on a TV show and like only submit it, for like gay awards or only submit it for like whatever. Do you know what I'm saying?
I absolutely understand what you're saying.
And I just don't know what the word for it is. Is it like bio inflation or like clout inflation? Like, what is that?
I don't know, but the more you talk about it, the more it's just reminding me of like, it's so annoying.
Right,
It's the
where
same
you
with
like
someone's like, we talked about this almost when it was someone's resume.
Right.
They're
Okay.
acting.
This is really. I'm just Meatball and I are like weirdly smiling at each other on the Zoom call because it's so tricky. It's so messy because you
There's not a way
literally.
to say, because it's like, it's not that they didn't deserve it and they shouldn't be allowed to like say that stuff, but it's like, why you're shooting down, or you're shooting like latitudinally. What is that called?
Latitudinally.
Latitudinally. Like, you're not aiming for higher, you're just knowing what you can get.
Right. And so like I get it. You want to be like I wish I had like a really good analogy for it. But it is interesting, and I do like, yeah, I wish I had like 3 awards, and I wish like people say this to me all the time. You're holding up your talent award. Drag Queen of the Year talent winner. Um I do wish that I had like submitted my music videos for like a festival, and I wish that because
Is
people
it too
literally
late? Does it have to be created within like the certain amount of time? Because
don't
I
think
think
so.
April showers could really do numbers.
Uh-huh. I just think that it's like
Maybe we're looking at it wrong. Maybe they're just submitting because they're like, the more eyes I get on this, the better. And even if it's not the like direct internet eyes on the project, it's like a little bit of a roundabout way. They end up they're winning things that we're not, because they're putting in the effort to do that.
this is what I'm saying. And like, imagine if a resume came to you and the resume was like, won this pageant, won this indie film award, was an extra in this motion picture film, and like blah, blah, blah. Now, if the pageant, there were only 2 other girls and it was like a bar pageant, and if the indie film award was like there were only 10 films chosen and they were the only one in their category, and if being an extra in the film was like, actually I was in Times Square and they happened to film while I was there, it's like that's an inflation of those credits.
Yeah.
But also that makes you pay attention when you're looking at a resume.
Yes.
I feel
I
delirious
hate
talking
the
about
industry. This is so
the
annoying.
industry. I hate the industry. No, I feel so weird talking about this, but I do think it's like an interesting, because I have never felt the urge to like do that. You know what I mean? I want to
Yeah.
make like an impact in a way where it's like you just can't deny it. It's like, oh, everyone's talking about this or everyone's listening to this. But maybe that's the wrong way to go about it.
I think it might be, Devo. I think we should go to break too, because my computer stopped recording again.
Okay, we are back.
We're back.
Have you seen this viral video of this valedictorian in Florida speaking at graduation? And because of the fucking Don't Say Gay bill, he couldn't talk about being queer in his fucking speech. So he says having curly hair. He basically uses it this like long form analogy for being gay.
Or
I'm sorry, would it be metaphor?
It's a simile?
No, simile is using like or as.
So a metaphor.
A metaphor is like you're using one thing in replace of the other. So yeah, he said,
yeah, it's a metaphor.
I had to come to terms with being a person who has curly hair, and then talked about the acceptance and the things they learned, and how like now that he's graduating, he has so much he wants to pass on to other curly haired kids who grew up in Florida, like how rough the humidity. Like how rough the humidity can be, and how you really have to plan ahead for your like safety and comfortability. Like it was a really, and it's so fucking awful. And I'm getting on a plane to go to Florida tonight. Psycho.
Yeah.
Me? I'm psycho.
Yeah.
Well, if you haven't been paying attention to the riveting show GoGo For The Gold on Out TV, we are here to give you your coverage of
GoGo For The Gold!
Episode 3, which is Twerking for Grandma.
Twerking for Grandma!
Now, what did you think? You watched?
I just watched it, so it's nice and fresh.
Fresh.
I still cannot get over, and I said this last week, but whatever is happening between AJ and Ken, they just need to fuck and get it over with.
Well, AJ is like, oh, you've heard of Fifi O'Hara? Well, get into my gig. I am the villain. She said,
but he's like having fun with it.
I mean, I guess. I do hate how he said females. Do you know
Oh
the part I'm
yeah,
talking
when
about?
he went, and normally the females are better at shaking it, and I
And
was
I'm
like,
like, just
oh.
don't say
Or
females.
and then he was like, well, back then at least,
Yeah,
and I was like,
males and
AJ,
females. Just leave that
leave
alone.
that out. We're not
Okay,
doing that.
so
2022,
it
AJ.
it starts with them in like their little backstage workroom where none of them are mic'd.
No,
That's annoying
it's
to
like
me.
a yeah. It's definitely you're picking up a lot of echoes and room tone in that one.
But
But it's giving very season 1 of Dragula, where there was like one boom mic for 12 girls.
right. And then Jojo Guads, one of the judges, comes in to give a twerk lesson.
Yes.
What did you think of the twerk lesson?
I think JoJo is so incredible at what they do. And some people's bodies just are not built to move like that. And he has worked on his isolations and popping and lockings. So some people who may not have as much rhythm as others definitely aren't going to get it.
Oh yeah. But he like I was actually surprised at what like a friendly and nice teacher he was. He was like, isolate
he's
that,
such a nice
lean
guy.
forward,
Yeah.
yeah. He's
When he was
definitely
like,
a nice
oh, drop
guy.
it back in your heels, like stuff like that, where I was like, oh, he actually knows how to like teach how to dance.
Right, or like do your body in a C, like a body roll.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So AJ throws some shade at Ken, says Ken has a big old booty, but I'm still wondering which 99-cent store he bought it from.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is why, because you're keeping your eyes on that booty. You're in love.
But I think Ken's butt is natural.
Yeah, it doesn't look fake to me. AJ
Um
keeps insinuating that it's fake. I'd like to go to that doctor.
Oh yeah, I want that discount.
So
Did
not
you
only is he insinuating that his butt is fake, but that he had to suck dick to get it for a discount.
Ah!
Rating happening.
Oh yeah. I did like how Johnny was like, and if you feel like your outfit is not up to snuff, you can use underwear on the Andrew Christian underwear wall. Good old product placement.
I mean, they're doing it.
Eddie Danger's abs are insane.
His body is crazy, almost as crazy as his fucking confessionals. What is going on there? He's on a different show.
Well, how do you mean?
Everyone's on a different show. He's like, well, when I saw that vagina, I just knew I was just going to jump into it. And so I jumped it. Like, it's just like it's like next level character. They're all doing, some of them are playing characters. And then there's Max, who's like just being a sweet, genuine little boy.
Just a friendly guy.
Just a friendly little guy who lives in his van out front.
It was really sweet to hear them talking before the main challenge, and Rico was like, I used to get made fun of for twerking. And I feel like Rico is such a powerful person. Like,
yeah.
To walk around the world with like that many face tattoos and then to just be like a friendly and kind person. And it's like, and to have that much skill. And like Rico as a dancer is one thing, but like Rico, he also makes porn that's very hot. And he spent like years coaching cheerleaders and gymnasts.
What?
Yeah. Like I used to follow him a few years ago, and like up until like 2 years ago, maybe
recently.
Pre-pandemic, all of his content was like him at cheer conventions, like working with teenagers. But I think when he started making porn, he like pivoted out of that, and now he's on tour with Todrick.
Hope he gets paid.
Okay, so Johnny reveals that the big, what do they call it? The main challenge
on the main stage.
The GoGo challenge is to dance. They don't say lap dance. They just say dance for seniors.
Yes, they said you will be dancing for seniors. You'll be go-going for seniors. Go for the gold.
Go for grandma. And I thought that the one guy with the big sort of Sam Waterston mustache. No,
I know who you're talking about.
Sam Waterston is from Sam Elliott. The guy had the Sam Elliott mustache.
No, I think it's
No, Waterston is SVU or just Law and Order regular.
Yeah.
Original recipe. Sam Elliott mustache. I really thought that person was gonna like peel the mustache off, pull off a toupee, and like be a young person. And, like,
they didn't
dance.
look real. It looked like maybe a crew. They needed an extra body, and there was a crew member around.
How do you find those seniors?
How do I find them?
Like, how did production find those people?
Craigslist casting call.
And like we're just saying, like, hey, strippers are gonna literally rub their dick on you.
Yes, because there's no way that any senior would show up to that and be like, okay, I'm fine with this. It would have to be like a vetting process of like, so we're doing a show where go-go boys will be dancing on
And they're like,
you.
what's a
And
go-go boy?
yeah, and they're like, well, it's like a stripper, but they don't
leave
show
their
the meat,
clothes
just
on.
the hole. That one grandma in the red sweater, bottom right, she was living.
Well, it is. I was living for this challenge because I was like, oh,
This is
now
practical.
they're pulling the patch. Like, this is fun. Like, this is a fun and wild thing. I wish that they had been lined up, like, next to each other, not on different levels.
Yeah, on the risers. But that's the only way you would have been able to see all of them and film the boys. But I really wanted more action on all of them.
Yeah, it felt like kind of crowded and hard for the dancers to like get to them.
Especially Steven, who I didn't realize that he's like very aware of his size. You know how some bigger go-go's are like,
but bitch,
like,
if
whatever,
you're the only bear
type,
if you're the only bear type in a room, and there are people with Bryant's body type and Max's body type, like Ken has a lot of mass on him, but everyone else, for however like muscular they're all pretty slender. So I'm sure Steven feels like a giant like all the time because he's so built.
Who do you think actually won? Like, who won in your mind?
I think Rico won. Rico put on the best show.
Yeah,
and
did.
When Rico was talking, Rico was like, I am catering this to them. I'm being like a little cutesy, a little flirty. Then I'm getting sexual. Then I'm giving you a reveal. It just like, it felt like it made sense.
Not okay, but we all need to calm down on what we're calling reveals.
Sorry, she took her skirt off.
She took her skirt off. We already knew what was under it. We've seen it.
Yes, it didn't reveal any new information.
Reveal. It just, she unclothed.
Now, what did
like a stripper, like a common stripper.
Now, what did you think about the judges? Like, are they actually giving critique? Are they really falling into something?
I think, and this is, here I'm going to be mean, the one on the end, that Greg one, I can't listen to him talk.
You just want to see the meat.
No.
He got the meat.
No, I don't care.
He literally is a white twink with mustache.
He's like...
He's an executive producer on the show with Johnny. It's him and Johnny's show.
Good. Cool.
I'm just saying out loud. Like,
it was just
I think that's part of the reason he's the judge.
Okay. Because like listening to him talk, there's just nothing there.
He doesn't have much intonation, but I will say I used to see him at Johnny's party and he used to dance for Mario at Big Fat Dick. And what Greg does, chef's kiss, is you get him in a jersey boxer, not a boxer brief, but a boxer. Mm-hmm. And he will give you that hard inside the, like when he can be hard and it goes straight down. The penis, not outward. And he will give you that hard dick swing that flops in a boxer. And he just puts his hands up behind his head, sort of arms out, and just like bounces his dick at you. He does it very well.
Yeah, just tough to listen to talk.
Tough to listen to talk to.
The rest, what did you think of the judges? I think that they were like generally trying to help, but I also think that like it's such a
I feel like out of all the judges, Teddy has watched competition shows and he is studied and he is doing what he wants to do as a judge, which he's like forming relationships with the contestants. He coined himself a proud Papa Bear this episode. He was like, you took our advice from last week. So I feel like he is actually being like, I'm on a journey to be like an irreplaceable judge.
And JoJo was a really good teacher. Like JoJo, I thought was great as a teacher. Like more screen time for him. More of that, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, Teddy Bear, someone needs to sit him down and talk about those outfits.
You didn't like the fur mittens? Purple mittens.
Purple mittens.
You didn't like the harness?
I think that I would have gone harness, headpiece, no mittens.
I mean, he's good looking.
Harness. Yeah, of course he's good looking. I'm sorry. Am I not supposed to be talking about the show with an objective eye? As someone sitting from the outside with taste?
With taste?
And an understanding of camp.
Oh, okay. She knows a little bit about camp. She understood the assignment.
Yeah, I think the judges are great. I mean, it's season 1, so they're like working through some of the rough stuff.
Roof stoof.
What did
and
you
then this is my last sort of curiosity for you. The critique that the tricks are too much. Oh, the gymnastics are too much. Girl, I will never get over someone
I'm
doing a
not gonna stop.
headstand.
I don't give a fuck. Also, it's like you were judging him being like, well, you did the headstand on the box earlier. You did this on the. I don't care. He was doing it for a new audience to try to get smiles.
Yes.
He's going to use every trick he knows to try to win. Don't be mad because y'all can't do that.
And I think if I were a judge on the show, I would be like, I know you've done those tricks before, but the objective here was to get the positive reaction from the seniors, and you did that because you showed them your tricks.
Exactly. And maybe
and
next
that's
week
the trick that it takes to
go
for the gold.
And I don't think that they were all mad at him for that, but it's like, okay, so what if we got mad at you for not doing doing the same thing twice?
Right.
Because y'all were just up on the little tiny box dancing, and then you were dancing on the floor. I hope there's an acting challenge.
Oh my God.
I would lose my mind.
How would they frame that? Like, go-go's, often when you're at a bar gig, you also need to like sell shots?
No. Well, yes. But this just reminded me of something that I think Zaddy said, and also Randy said, was that they don't mind if people, like wasted drunk people, come talk to them because at least someone's talking to them. So in my mind, I'm like, so how do the acting challenges get me blackout drunk,
right?
Trying to have a conversation with them while they're also trying to earn money from other people, and they have to act nice to me while also trying to turn me down. That is an acting challenge.
Amazing.
I should be a producer.
Welcome back.
And we're back. Wicked.
We have a very special guest with us from GoGo For The Gold. Sadly eliminated on this episode that we just talked about.
Wrongly eliminated.
GoGo For The Gold.
We love that theme song. It is Max Adonis.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, y'all. I do love that song. It gets caught in my head every time I watch it.
Totally.
Now, have you seen the episodes already, or are you watching them with us like at the same time?
I'm watching them the same time as everyone else.
Wow.
And how do you feel?
Actually great. I already feel like a winner just being a part of it, and I mean everyone's just amazing.
Now you are calling us. You're in your van.
Yeah, I'm in the van. I'm traveling. The van made an appearance on the show.
Oh, it did? Which episode?
Yeah, they mentioned it, I think, or maybe I mentioned it. I'm always plugging the van,
Yeah, you talked about it because you were like, "Oh yeah, I parked out front so I could sleep in later."
Yeah. Well, they didn't. Here's some tea. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell this, but they didn't give us hotels or accommodations or.
Oh yeah, we heard.
Yeah.
So did you just stay parked by the studio so you didn't really have to commute?
Yeah. I mean, when I had to like get food or like go to the gym or the showers, yeah, I was managing to. I would drive out, but yeah, at night I would park there and just, get the most sleep out of everyone.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And they were like, knocking on the door. They're like, it's time to wake up.
Now,
that's
tell
nice.
me about,
that would be me.
Tell me about the showering with the van. Where do you go? Do you go to the gym to shower, or are there other places to shower?
Yeah, usually if I'm in the city, I'm going to shower at the gym or like a friend's house. Or maybe at the beach or something. But then in the back of my van,
where at the beach?
Sometimes I have those like, just wash off the sand bits,
Oh, and you're pulling the soap out and you're getting in the bits.
I've seen
why
people.
not? Yeah.
I've seen people do that, just fresh out of the water, soaping themselves off.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
ocean water is
usually,
dirty.
yeah, it is. Yeah, you don't want to keep it on you too long.
No.
dang.
Or yeah, I have a little spigot in the back of the van with like a hose and like if you press a button and it's like you can stop the flow however much you want. And
What got
Oh.
you? What got you into van life?
that actually started about I think 2 years ago. I saw some videos on YouTube and I was like, that's kind of dope. I had a friend, she is like a musician and she had converted a van. So it was like, I felt like I had always dreamt about it and just finally felt like motivated to do it because of all these people living it. And I was like, damn, I want to do that.
Now, are you having sex in the van, Max? Let's just ask what everyone's
Absolutely. I mean,
curious about.
absolutely, you are.
Of course. I mean, all those escapades are being documented very well on my Just for Fans.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there a
Oh,
certain
she's a model.
Is there a certain genre of like van, like I live in my van and I fuck here too kind of porn?
I mean, it's not like bait bus, that's for sure. I'm not going around,
Not bait
propositioning
bus.
guys on the side of the road, but
Frankly, I would.
Bait bus really took some years of my like middle school and high school jerk off life. Like I was really into that. It's so toxic.
Yeah, it was super toxic.
They're like,
it was,
do you see her beautiful breasts? Now put a blindfold on and we're going to literally assault you.
yeah,
But as you find out, though, I mean, it's
all fake.
Yeah, everyone
of course.
knows it's fake.
They had to sign waivers, and
It's just weird to think that is like a concept that people are like drawn to. Is like an
right.
assault fantasy.
I think it's those in the closet gays who want to feel like, oh, I want to experiment, but it's not my decision. I was tricked.
Yeah,
what I
and then
mean?
I liked it.
Yeah, exactly.
You think
But
Girth Brooks ever did a bait bus?
You know Girth Brooks?
I don't. Who is that?
Oh my god,
I
he's
feel
an
like I'm
icon and a
canceled
legend, and
for
he
not
was like
knowing.
he was my porn awakening. Like I was so obsessed with him when I was younger.
Oh, yeah.
I need to Google him. Would it cancel the Zoom call if I Googled him right now?
It
Yeah,
was. So let's
it'll-
not. You can wait.
Let's pull it up on the screen. Girth Brooks.
It's a whole it's a whole thing. All of his girth. Now, about the show.
Yeah, let's get back to the show.
Okay.
You got feedback, especially on this episode. What did they say to you? They said like to focus more, be more specific. Like that, they said your dancing was a little all over the place. Did you take offense to any of the feedback? Because you kind of strike me as like you're not looking for like dotted I's and crossed T's. You're just kind of looking for a vibe to have a good time when you're on the box.
I think I went into it. No, I'm not upset by any of the comments because they are constructive and they all come from where they see going. They're the body or they're the, confidence or I forget all the gods and their
uniqueness.
Godliness.
Yes.
Uniqueness, yeah. No, I don't take any offense. And I actually see it as kind of an opportunity to grow because I went into it thinking of go-going as you go to the bar, you make people smile, you give them energy, you make them really want to enjoy the night in a whole. And in a hole.
In a hole.
Mm-hmm. Find a hole to enjoy.
Find a hole to enjoy. Is it usually yours?
I mean, if they're lucky. No,
high-end bus over there. No, okay, yes, but it made you shift your idea.
I mean, I definitely know that some people have their strong suits, and that could be tricks and stunts, or amazing body, muscles, and I'm just somewhere in between, and I've always been okay with that, because I do get to meet those people that are usually typically shy and really nervous and like, oh, it's their first time at the bar, or you're the first one to ever smile at me or say hi. Like I get those people, I think, gravitate towards my style of go-go because it does kind of come off a little more, I think, approachable.
That is something that I think I've found happens a lot in LA is people have that like outside exterior facade where it's like perfect and it's really, really intimidating. And then you meet them and you talk to them and they're like just as insecure. They have all the same like sort of neuroses and idiosyncrasies that the rest of us do. But it's sort of like it's a larger hurdle. And so I think something that is like really special about what it seems like you do is that you sort of lead with a smile. And I think that is probably like does you a lot of good and is like very valuable.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I never want to go to the bar in a bad mood or bring any kind of negative energy with me, because then that really does, get placed on the audience. Mm-hmm. And I find that a lot of performers, especially in we can say WeHo. There are a lot of those gay for pay performers, the queer baiters, if you would. Mm-hmm. And
the bait busters.
And usually they're operating on a different frequency, which is just cash.
Yeah.
Drain those, UK cigarettes, all their worst.
Faggots. Get the faggots.
Yeah. We can say that. We can say it.
Yeah, we can say faggot. I love it. It's my favorite word. Now, I completely understand what you're saying, because I've been to a couple of events where they do hire those, like, they're obviously straight men and they're like weird around drag queens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so it's like watching them interact with men. It's like, but you're okay enough to let these men like touch your body, grope you, even for a 20. Like you let them grab the hog.
Yeah. I mean, they want to make that money, and we all do. We all do at the end of the day.
But don't you think it would be better if they were gay?
It would be
grab
better.
The hog.
I think it's the promoters that are making that decision on who they fill their bar with. And I think it is kind of detriment to the overall experience, because I'm in the back, I'm in the changing room. I hear the guys talking, shit about the customers. It's sad.
Like
guys
what do they say?
Well, yeah, the F, faggot, and he was all over me, and like, can't wait to go take a shower. Like, I've heard it all, but then if the guy offers him $1,000, he can take him home, what I mean? So, yeah, there's a lot of guys.
That's kind of expensive for some of those boys. They're not worth it.
If it's a sleepover, it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
All night.
Well,
and all night.
Depends on how drunk they end up getting.
Yeah. That is so wild. Well, if you're a promoter and you listen to the show, stop fucking hiring straight people. Plenty of hot gay people around.
We're gonna expose them on the next podcast.
That's the one. Well, listen,
I'll do it. I'll do it right now. I'm talking
overall.
Okay.
Wait. No. No. Overall, how would you say? Are you happy you did the show?
Yeah. Overall, amazing. So happy. We filmed it back in September, so right. I feel like almost like partially a different person since then. But yeah, I had 2 weeks to get ready for it. And I was in Chicago when they hit me up. I was in the van and they're like, "Oh, but you need to be in LA in 2 weeks."
You said, "Let me put the pedal to the metal."
Literally. And I think I was actually glad to get eliminated when I do, because I was running out of stuff to wear. Believe it.
Yeah, girl. Some of these LA boys, they got closets.
Yeah.
You can see, who was actually got the designers to not flake and cancel on them last minute. Because I'd be looking at I'd be like, "Oh, I know who designed that. They flaked on me." You know what I mean?
They politely passed.
Exactly.
Well, amazing. Where can people follow you?
Oh, babe. Everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, at Cork Swag, at Max Adonis, XXX.
Are you a wine drinker? Where does Cork Swag come from?
Because my stage name is Max, but my real name is Corey. So this is like 2012 when I started my Instagram. Everything was swag this, swag that.
Yes.
2012. What a year.
What a year.
Oh
Was
my
that when?
God, right?
Is that 2012? Is that when Kanye did those plastic blinds glasses?
The blinder glasses? Yeah.
And when the Mayans predicted, yeah.
Oh,
The world was gonna end. And
yeah.
I
It
believe
probably
that I was
did.
living in New York City on the Lower East Side.
Oh, wow. You should tell us about that sometime, Meatball.
Yeah, maybe another
Please.
Maybe
time.
we'll talk
But
about New York City.
thank you so much for being here, Max.
No, thank you so much for having me. I'm really a big fan.
Oh,
Yay!
thank you.
Well, listen, follow Max online at Corkswag or Corkswag XXX. Is that the Just
Max
for Fan
Adonis
page?
XXX.
Oh, Max Adonis XXX.
But definitely Cork Swag, and then the link is in the bio. You know.
Come
Beautiful
on,
gown.
business bitch.
Well, amazing. 3 episodes. You did it.
Oh my God! And we're coming back. There's a reunion.
Oh, I was going to ask. Oh,
That's
you've got a
funny,
QR code?
I'm a professional. Yeah.
Oh, right over the.
He's holding up a saucy photo with a QR code right over the meat.
It's like the Super Bowl for my beef.
Yeah.
All right, shout out to Max Adonis for being our special guest. We really covered a bunch of wild stuff today. Heartfelt chats, a pretty messy promotional segment about our upcoming gigs in June, and a little bit of GoGo For The Gold recaps. Now, Meatball has exited the chat. Maybe there's been some drama and some beef. We'll have to explore that on a further episode. But that means that's right, me, Big Dipper, I get to do the outro, which I never get to do, and I'm very excited to do so. So, our number is 213-536-9180. Wait, what actually is the outro? Oh, here it is. Thanks so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at sloppypod, or you can send us an email at sloppysecondspod at gmail.com. You can call in with your fuck talk story to that number that I sang so beautifully at the top of this outro. You can follow me at Big Dipper Jelly on everything. You can follow Meatball at Spiciest Meatball on Instagram, and Fat Drag Meatball on Twitter, and Meatball Queen or something like that on TikTok. And make sure to follow Mom Podcast on everything too. Also, if you are not a Mom Plus subscriber, let me tell you a little bit about Mom Plus. Mom Plus costs $4.99 a month. On Mom Plus, you get episodes of Sloppy Seconds a day early and ad-free. Also, if you've been enjoying our video episodes, you get access to watch the full video episode. I've been putting these videos on YouTube, and about halfway through, they jump to just a graphic page. If you are a Plus subscriber, you get to watch the entire video episode, which, let me tell you, is worth it. Also on Mom Plus, you get access to on-demand viewership of Watch with Mom, which is our new live stream series. We're watching All-Star 7, and we'll probably start watching movies and other series on there as well. So as a Mom Plus subscriber, you get to watch that whenever you want on your schedule. Also, there is bonus content monthly on Mom Plus. So Willem and Alaska did an interview with Courtney Act. We did a special episode called The Assistant Files. We're doing some Pride programming. We had a special DragCon episode. So there is bonus monthly content on Mom Plus. So if you're interested in that, you can visit mompodcasts.plus. We will see you on Friday with an exciting guest. Love you. Bye.
Doodle-doo-doo forever dog.
To listen to Sloppy Seconds one day early and ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcasts.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Music, editing, and sound design by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.